Hello and welcome to another episode of the Drinking Lauweiss cooking class. Today's dish is Balze, stuffed buns, and the starting beverage of the day is called Limfjords Porter. I accidentally used not 4 but 7 or 8 grams of yeast, but it proved to be absolutely no problem. This is baking powder. The amount of water just has to be adjusted individually, so it's not too much and not too little, and don't forget to get enough liquid yourself. And if you don't have any kind of fancy kitchen machine, you can do it the old-fashioned way by kneading the dough with your hands. The oven is not switched on, I just put it there so it has a fairly even temperature for the next hour and it's out of the way while I prepare the stuffing. The stuffing can basically be anything you like. You can take beef as we do, or pork, or chop up shrimps or lamb, different kinds of vegetables, whatever you like. Just do some experiments and find out what is good for you. Yes, I am a predator. For the stuffing, we use some sesame oil, some salt, some anise, some white pepper, some soy sauce, quite a lot of chili, which you have to adjust, of course, depending on how spicy you like it. Some MSG, which you can leave out if you feel unsure about using this kind of things in your meals. The next beverage is a quite sweet rum called El Ron Prohibido. I cannot say that in Spanish, but it tastes seriously nice. And by the way, chopping up vegetables into really tiny pieces is for us a good way to make our meat-loving daughter eat some vegetables from time to time. The dough now has to be taken out. It should have around twice the size as before, and you start kneading it to press out all air from the dough. This part looks really fancy when you see it on some videos from Asia, where the chefs do it and make it look really, really easy. Take the dough, make it into some small portions and roll them flat. Not paper thin, they have to have a certain thickness so that they don't rupture when you put the stuffing in. Another part that looks much more easy and elegant when you see it on some videos from Asian street kitchens. Make sure the bun is completely closed so that the meat is not coming out from the top. What we use now is a steamer that you put in a pot with some water underneath. You can also use a pan, which we will show later. Switching to the next beverage, which is Graham's Tawny Port. Quite sweet, very nice. I prefer to drink it chilled out of the fridge. You can also drink it at room temperature. Try it, it's very good. I feel quite international today, starting with some porter from the north of Denmark, switching to Caribbean rum, back to Europe to get some port from Portugal, now some rosé from Weingut Gräs in Germany. If you want to make them without a steamer, you need to take a flat pan, put some oil in it and start heating it. You will also need a little bit of water for later. Take the baozi into the pan and with a little bit of distance between them as they will grow a little bit. And of course, remember to stay hydrated. The way to find out if the baozi are ready is to poke them with a finger, and if there's no visible dent left, that means they spring back into the original shape, then they are ready. When the baozi are hot in the oil, pour some water in the pan and put a lid on it. Doing this has about the same effect as steaming them in a steamer. This is how you make a meat-loving princess eat vegetables without complaining about all the green and orange stuff. Remember to click subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming episodes of the Drinking Laowise kitchen class or any other videos about our life in Denmark.